Hello friends, I am Muskan. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to this course. We have discussed about functional component in our last video, and in this video we are going to go over class components and build out the class component here. What is class component? Basically, class component is a stateful component, which means it has a state and its state can be changed. If its state will change, then the component will re-render. Don't worry if you don't understand this definition, we will learn with a real life example in the code. Class component extends the component class from React.component. Example of class component. As you can see on the screen, when creating a class component, the component's name must have upper camel case letter. The component has to include the extends React.component statement. Here we are inheriting component class from React in our class component, which gives access to React components functions. The component also requires a render method. This method returns HTML. Like this component returns text element. Class component requires a render method, which we have looked in last slide. Class component can accept the props in the constructor. We will learn about constructor in future videos. As we know, class component can change its state. That's why we call it a stateful component. Let's understand with real life example. Let's say we want to create a counter with class component, which will display the count numbers. Now I want to change counter state with plus or minus button. The plus button will increase and the minus button will decrease the count value. So here we will change counter state with class component. We cannot create this functional component because it don't have any state. Class component in React Native has a life cycle which you can monitor and manipulate during its 3 phases. The 3 phases are mounting, updating and unmounting. The render is the most used lifecycle method and it's a pure function. We can also pass data or event from a parent to child in a class component. So let's go ahead to our application and create a new file in our components directory and call it counter.js. Next thing we want to do is import React and component from React library and import view text from React Native library. To define a class component, we have to create a class as counter and extend it from React.component class. Class component's output is dependent on the return value of render method. The render method is the only required method needs to be implemented in a class component. Here render method return a text component which will display the value of counter. Then I will go to the app.js and import this file as counter. Let's save these changes and navigate to the emulator. We can see the output. Counter text is now reflect in the emulator. Now let's create counter in the counter class. I will create buttons for increment and decrement of the count value. I am creating with this touchable opacity. As we have limitations on button in React Native, you can also use buttons for it. Now I am going to styling the buttons. We will learn more about styling in future videos. Now it's looking good. Let's create a constructor to save our state data for count value. This code will throw the error if we are not using super method, because it is expecting us to call the base class constructor and we do that by using super method. And now I am adding the count state value to the text component by using this dot state dot count. Let's create an add increment function and change its state with setState method, which is inbuilt function of React Native. And we can create same function for decrement on press of minus button, which will decrease count value. As you can see in emulator, when we click on plus button, it is increasing the count value, and when we click on minus button, it is decreasing the count value. So like this we can change the state value in class component. Thanks for watching. If you like my work, please do like, share and subscribe.